Have you ever noticed how the nights feel so much longer when you can't stay asleep? You lie down, you're exhausted, but before you know it, your bladder wakes you up. You shuffle out of bed, sometimes 3, 4, even 5 times in one night, dragging your tired body across a cold floor, whispering to yourself, "Why can't I just sleep like I used to?" And if you're honest with yourself, you already know the truth. It's not just annoying. It's not just inconvenient. It's stealing from you. Every trip to the bathroom is robbing you of deep rest, of clear memory, of steady balance, of energy that your body desperately needs. Let me confess something right now. This problem doesn't just happen with age, the way most people assume. No. Waking up several times every night to urinate is not normal aging. It's a warning sign that your body is out of rhythm. And here's the fact most people ignore. Broken sleep puts seniors at far greater risk of falls, dangerous blood pressure spikes, memory loss, and even early decline in heart health. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this to wake you up. Because every night that passes while you keep ignoring this problem is one more night your body is quietly wearing down. And deep down, you already know it's true. Think about how you feel in the morning after another restless night. You're slower, weaker, maybe even more forgetful. That's not just aging, that's exhaustion. And here's the part that still surprises me, even after years of talking to seniors and caregivers. The solution to better nights isn't always found in pills or fancy treatments or expensive gadgets. Sometimes it's found in something as ordinary, as overlooked, as a simple banana. Yes, you heard me right. A banana. That everyday fruit sitting in your kitchen right now could be the key to helping you finally sleep all the way through the night, if you eat it the right way. Not the way most people do, not at the wrong time, not in the wrong form, but in a way that helps calm your muscles, relax your bladder, and keep your body at peace while you sleep. But let me be brutally honest, most people won't take this seriously. They'll hear me, maybe even nod along, and then go back to the same pattern: sleep, wake, bathroom, repeat. And tomorrow night, they'll suffer all over again. That's why I need to say this with urgency. Please don't be one of them. You have 2 choices right now. You can keep living the way you are, with nights full of interruptions, mornings full of exhaustion, and days full of fog. Or you can stick with me, right here, right now, and discover how one small change in how you eat a banana could completely transform your nights. And let me warn you, if you're tempted to click away, ask yourself this: what exactly are you going back to? Another night of dragging your body to the bathroom at 2 a.m.? Another morning of waking up feeling like you barely slept? Another day where your energy is drained before it even begins? If that's what you want, go ahead. But if you want something better, then don't you dare leave this video. Now, here's what you can expect if you stay. I'm going to show you why bananas work in a way most people have never realized. The exact way to prepare and eat them so you don't make the mistakes most seniors make. The common myths that actually make nighttime urination worse. And a few simple habits you can pair with bananas to amplify the effect and give you the kind of rest you haven't had in years. By the end of this video, you won't just understand why you've been waking up so much, you'll know how to change it. And before we go deeper, let me ask you something personal. Do you subscribe to Elderly Spring? If not, why? Be honest with yourself. Are you really okay with missing out on life-changing tips that could protect your health, your independence, and even your safety? Think about it. You wouldn't leave the front door of your house unlocked at night, would you? So why would you leave the door open to losing your health? If you haven't subscribed yet, you're already putting yourself at risk of missing the very advice that could help you live stronger and safer. Hit that button right now. Don't wait. And if for some reason you refuse, fine. Go to the comments and explain why you'd rather keep suffering through sleepless nights. Let everyone see your reason. Because deep down, you and I both know, there is no good reason not to subscribe when the solution is right here in front of you. And let me give you a little preview. This isn't just about bananas alone. In fact, if you eat them the wrong way, you could actually make your nights worse. Most people don't realize that timing, food pairing, and preparation are everything. Eat a banana at the wrong time and you'll be up even more often. But eat it the right way and it becomes a natural sleep tool, calming your body, relaxing your bladder, and allowing you to rest until morning. So let me challenge you right now. Stay with me until the end. Give yourself this one gift, the chance to sleep peacefully again. You've lost enough nights already. Don't lose another. And if you're already someone who believes in using natural remedies, like honey for your throat or ginger for digestion, then I want you to comment right now and type banana power. Because what you're about to learn will show you how powerful nature's simplest foods can be. And listen carefully. If you want to take this even further, I've created something special for you. It's called the Elderly Spring Sleep Wellness Kit. Inside, you'll find a step-by-step plan to not only use bananas the right way, but also to build the perfect nighttime routine for deep, restorative sleep. If you're serious about ending those exhausting bathroom trips, don't miss it. The link is waiting for you in the description. So let me ask you one more time before we dive in. Are you ready to take back your nights? Are you ready to finally sleep deeply, peacefully, without those constant interruptions? Then stay right here. Because in just a moment I'll show you exactly how to make bananas work for you in ways you've never heard before. Let's begin. Picture this. An elderly man, Mr. Harris, in his late 70s. Every night he followed the same exhausting cycle. He would lie down, adjust his pillow, pull the blanket up, and just when his eyes got heavy, cramp. His calf would seize like someone had tied a knot in his muscle. He'd rub it, sometimes even cry out, waking his wife. And even after the pain faded, he couldn't go back to deep sleep. His bladder seemed to join in the torture, calling him to the bathroom over and over. Now, pause for a moment. Imagine waking up 3-4 times every single night. Not because you want to, but because your body is forcing you to. Morning comes, but instead of feeling refreshed, you're dragging yourself like a bag of stones. That was Mr. Harris. But here's where the story changes. His daughter, who cared deeply about his health, read something unusual. She suggested he try eating a banana, not during the day, not as dessert after dinner, but one small banana about an hour before bedtime. Skeptical, he tried it anyway. After a week, the difference was undeniable. The cramps eased. He wasn't springing out of bed clutching his legs anymore. And even more surprising, his bladder calls quieted down. Instead of 4 bathroom trips, he went once, sometimes none. His mornings were brighter. His energy returned. Why did something so small make such a big difference? The secret is potassium. Potassium is like oil to your body's engine. It relaxes your blood vessels so your heart and kidneys don't have to work overtime. More importantly for sleep, it prevents excess fluid from pooling in your legs and tissues during the day. Because when that fluid builds up, your body tries to get rid of it at night, waking your bladder. With potassium in balance, your bladder no longer feels the need to sound alarms every hour. It simply rests. And you, finally, get rest, too. But here's the misconception. Most people think bananas are only for energy, the quick grab-and-go fruit for athletes, or something to toss into a smoothie. They never realize that when eaten at the right time, a banana is nature's nighttime medicine. So let's be practical. When should you eat it? Not immediately after dinner. That's a mistake. Your body's already digesting a full meal. Adding a banana just adds more pressure. The best time is about 1 hour before bed. That's when the potassium has time to move into your bloodstream, calm your vessels, and help your bladder relax before sleep. But potassium isn't the only player here. Bananas carry something else that goes even deeper. Something that targets not just cramps, but restless muscles and the bladder wall itself. And before I reveal that, let me ask you something important. If you've listened this far and you're still not subscribed, why? You're learning secrets that could transform your nights starting tonight. Do you really want to keep these answers to yourself and risk forgetting them tomorrow? Or worse, go back to endless bathroom trips. Click subscribe now, or go to the comments and tell me honestly, why would you rather stay tired and frustrated than press one simple button? Don't punish yourself. Now let's talk about another hidden gem inside bananas: magnesium. Imagine lying in bed, your body begging for rest, but your legs won't stop twitching. A sudden jerk here, a sharp spasm there. It's as if your muscles are misbehaving, refusing to calm down. This is incredibly common in seniors: restless legs, night twitches, painful cramps. It's not just discomfort, it's stolen sleep. But magnesium? Magnesium is nature's relax button. It's like sending a gentle whisper to your muscles. Calm down. You don't need to fire right now. Just rest. And here's the magic. It doesn't just calm the legs or arms, it also relaxes the smooth muscles you can't see, like the bladder wall. That's the secret most people don't know. A twitching bladder is no different from a twitching leg. It's a muscle crying out, firing signals when it shouldn't. By feeding your body enough magnesium, you give that bladder wall permission to be still. And stillness means fewer false alarms in the middle of the night. Here's the tragedy. Instead of looking at natural magnesium from food, many seniors go straight for sleeping pills. They think, if I knock myself out, I'll sleep. But what they don't realize is many of those pills disrupt the delicate signaling between your brain and bladder. So the bladder keeps firing alarms, but now the brain is too foggy to manage it. It's a vicious cycle, and it often makes the problem worse. So what's the better choice? Pair your banana with something that enhances the magnesium effect. Try warm chamomile tea, gentle, calming, and soothing. Or sprinkle just a pinch of cinnamon on the banana. Cinnamon doesn't just add flavor, it helps stabilize blood sugar, keeping your system steady so you don't spike and crash through the night. Now imagine this. Instead of twitching muscles and sudden bathroom trips, your body drifts into calm. Your legs feel heavy in the best way. Your bladder rests quietly, and for the first time in years, you get to sink into deep, uninterrupted sleep. But hold on. The way you eat your banana is just as important as what's inside it. Eat it wrong, and you undo the benefits. Eat it right, and it becomes a sleep tool. Before I show you how, let me pause and say this again. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I have to ask, why not? You found this video because you were searching for answers. You stayed because it speaks to your life. Don't pretend you don't need this. Subscribe now. Or, if you're stubborn, head to the comments and confess why you'd rather fight through sleepless nights instead of joining a family that's choosing health. This is where so many seniors stumble. They hear "eat bananas" and think, the more the better. But let me tell you a story. Mrs. Clark, a sweet grandmother, made it her mission to eat a raw banana every night. She was faithful, yet, night after night, she still woke up 2-3 times. On the other hand, her neighbor, Mr. Adams, did something different. He made what he called his sleep paste. One banana, mashed with a teaspoon of peanut butter. That was it. Guess who slept better? Mr. Adams. Every single time. Why? Because the peanut butter added healthy fat and protein, which slowed down the digestion of the banana. Instead of dumping all its sugars and minerals at once, the banana released them slowly, steadily, throughout the night. That gave his bladder a gentle, calming effect for hours. That's the secret. It's not just about eating the banana, it's about eating it in the right form. Here's another option. Banana tea. Yes, banana tea. Simply boil the peel of a banana for about 10 minutes, strain the liquid, and sip it warm. This isn't just old folk wisdom. The peel contains compounds that calm the nervous system and encourage deep sleep. Now here's the big misconception. Eating more bananas will fix the problem faster. Wrong. Overloading on bananas means too much natural sugar, and sugar, even natural, drives urination. Instead of calming your bladder, it excites it. So don't think more is better. Think smarter is better. One banana, prepared right, is far more powerful than 3 eaten carelessly. But here's the warning. If you get the timing wrong, even the right form won't save you. Let's return to Mrs. Johnson. She tried bananas faithfully, but she ate them right after dinner. And every night, she woke up frustrated, convinced the advice was a lie. She almost gave up. But then she made one small change. She shifted her banana to 45 minutes before bed. Suddenly, the results came. Her bathroom trips shrank. Her mornings were lighter. Why? Timing. Eat a banana too close to a meal, and your stomach is already working overtime. Add one more thing, and you create digestive pressure. That pushes fluids and irritates your bladder. Eat it too early, say in the late afternoon, and the calming effect wears off before bedtime. The golden window is 45 to 60 minutes before sleep. Not after dinner, not hours before bed, right in that sweet spot. Think of it as your bedtime ritual. A light snack, your banana prepared properly, a small sip of warm water, one last bathroom trip, and then straight to bed. Get this sequence right and you'll retrain your body into a rhythm. One that says, it's nighttime, it's time to rest. But what if bananas alone aren't enough? That's when we look beyond the fruit, into the habits that surround it. 2 seniors, both eat bananas before bed. One wakes refreshed, the other still struggles. What's the difference? Supporting habits. Here's the first one. Hydration. Many seniors think, if I stop drinking water in the evening, I'll stop waking up. But this backfires. Cut water too sharply and your body gets dehydrated. A dry bladder is an irritated bladder, and irritation means more nighttime signals. The smarter approach? Drink plenty in the morning and afternoon, then taper gently in the evening. Don't flood yourself, but don't starve yourself either. Second, salt. Too much salt during the day pulls water into your tissues. At night, your body works hard to dump it, which fills your bladder and wakes you up. Reduce processed foods, cut back on salty snacks, and choose herbs and spices instead. Third, relaxation. Your body responds to cues. If you're staring at bright screens or arguing with stress right before bed, no banana in the world will save you. Dim the lights, stretch gently, pray, breathe, play soft music. Whatever relaxes you, pair that with your banana, and you create a powerful routine. Practical bottom line? Bananas are not a magic bullet, they are a tool. Combine them with hydration timing, salt balance, and relaxation, and you'll see the real transformation. And for those who want a step-by-step plan, that's why we created the Elderly Spring Sleep Wellness Kit. It brings together nutrition, timing, and bedtime rituals in one simple guide. The link is in the description if you want to go deeper. Now, all of this is useful. But it's not just about facts. It's about what it means for you and your loved ones. Because behind every bathroom trip, behind every sleepless night, there's a story and an impact. Have you ever noticed how something small, something that seems like a minor inconvenience at first, can grow into a giant shadow over your life? That's exactly what happens with nighttime urination. On paper, it's just getting up a few times. But in reality, it robs you of so much more than just sleep. Think about the last time you were woken up in the dead of night. The room was quiet, maybe too quiet. You cracked your eyes open, heavy, groggy, and there it was, the pressure in your bladder, pulling you out of your rest like a cruel alarm clock. You sighed, maybe even muttered under your breath, because you knew what was coming next. The slow push to sit up, the ache in your back, the stiffness in your knees. You gripped the side of the bed, hoping your legs wouldn't betray you. You shuffled to the bathroom, praying you wouldn't stumble, and by the time you crawled back into bed, you were wide awake. Your body was restless, your mind running, and deep down, frustration burned. Because you knew this wasn't the last time, you'd be up again, and again. And the next morning, you woke up not refreshed but drained. Coffee couldn't fix it, Naps didn't solve it, and maybe your family noticed. You were quieter, shorter in your patience, maybe even a little unsteady on your feet. You brushed it off, but inside you felt it. The exhaustion, the fear, the embarrassment. Let's call it what it really is. It's not just about losing sleep. It's about losing confidence, losing independence, losing the joy of simply lying down and trusting your body to rest. And that's something no one deserves to lose. But here's what I want you to hold on to. This cycle does not define you. You are not stuck here forever. Because right now, in your hands, you have a choice. You have knowledge that can give you back control. Bananas may seem like ordinary fruit, but combined with the right timing and habits, they become something extraordinary. A tool for peace, a tool for healing, a tool for reclaiming the nights that have been stolen from you. So let me ask you, what would it mean for you to finally sleep through the night? Imagine it. Really picture it. You close your eyes at 10 p.m., and instead of being woken at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., you drift peacefully. Hours pass, uninterrupted, and when the morning light touches your window, you open your eyes, not with heaviness, but with calm. Your body feels lighter, your mind feels clearer. You stand up without that wobble, without that fog. You feel steady, ready, alive. And imagine the ripple effect. You join your family at breakfast, smiling, saying, "I actually slept through the night." They notice your energy. They hear the strength in your voice. Maybe they even laugh with you like they haven't in a while. That joy, that spark, that's what comes with rest. But here's the thing. You only reach that reality if you take action. And if you've stayed with me this long, if you've listened to every word, every story, every bit of science, then why on earth wouldn't you take the next step? I'll be blunt. If you leave this video without subscribing, you're making a choice to go back to the same restless nights. You're saying, "I'm okay with fatigue. I'm okay with memory fog. I'm okay with risking my balance, my health, my joy." And if that's truly how you feel, then I want you to go into the comments and explain it. Tell us why you don't think your rest is worth one small click. Tell us why you'd rather stay in the cycle of exhaustion when the key to change is right here in front of you. But if you know, deep in your heart, that you deserve better, then you already know what to do. Subscribe right now. Because subscribing isn't about me. It's about you choosing yourself. It's about you saying, "Yes, I want my nights back. Yes, I want my mornings brighter. Yes, I want to live fully, not half awake." And let me remind you, it won't always be perfect. This isn't about magic. This is about steady progress. Maybe the first night you try the banana routine, you still wake up twice. But you know what? Twice is better than 4 times. And the second week? Maybe it's once. And eventually, maybe it's none. That's how change happens. Gradually, consistently, beautifully. And even if the improvement feels small, never underestimate it. 1 extra hour of rest is a gift. 1 morning where you feel steadier is a blessing. Every step forward is proof that your body is capable of healing, capable of balance, capable of peace. And here's something most people forget. Rest doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you. When you're rested, your family feels it. You laugh more, you engage more, you worry less, you show up fully. Your relationships deepen. Your presence becomes a gift to the people you love. Isn't that worth fighting for? So tonight I'm asking you, no, I'm urging you, don't just listen. Act. Take that banana, prepare it the right way, give yourself the chance to rest. And when you do, come back here, share your journey. Comment banana power if you're ready to start tonight. Inspire someone else who's tired, someone else who feels hopeless, someone else who needs to see that change is possible. But above all, don't ignore this. Don't walk away thinking, maybe later, because later turns into months, and months turn into years. And every night you delay is another night lost to exhaustion. You've sacrificed enough in your life. You've given enough of yourself to responsibilities, to others, to the demands of the world. Now it's time to give something back to yourself. Peace, rest, renewal. And the first step? It's simple. Hit that subscribe button. Don't overthink it. Don't wait. Just do it. Because the only thing standing between you and the rest you deserve is action. So let's pause for a moment and gently look back at the journey we've shared today. We've uncovered the simple but powerful role of potassium, how it quietly balances the fluids in your body so your bladder isn't calling for attention when it doesn't need to. We've explored the gift of magnesium, nature's own calming mineral, helping your muscles relax, your nerves settle, and your mind ease into a gentler state of rest. We've seen why the right form matters, because it's not about just eating anything, it's about giving your body something it can truly absorb and use. We've talked about timing, that perfect evening window when your body is most ready to benefit. And finally, we walked through those supportive habits, the little steps like adjusting when you drink water, adding calm rituals, or taking a few minutes of light stretching, that when combined with everything else, turn small adjustments into lasting results. Now I'd like to turn this over to you. Ask yourself, how many times are you waking up each night? Is it 2, 3, or maybe more? And what does that really mean for your life? Is it the exhaustion you feel in the morning? Is it the frustration of dragging yourself back to bed over and over again? Or maybe it's the embarrassment of knowing others sleep through the night while you struggle. But here's the beautiful truth. You don't have to stay in that cycle. Something as simple and natural as the banana method, just one fruit, prepared and enjoyed with purpose, can be the first step to breaking that pattern. And I want you to give yourself permission to try it. Not tomorrow, not someday, but tonight. Try it tonight and notice what shifts over the week ahead. And while you're at it, I'd love to hear from you. How many times do you usually wake up at night? And are you willing to try the banana method this week? Leave your answer in the comments below. You never know who you might encourage with your story. Sometimes, just seeing someone else take that step is enough to inspire another senior or caregiver to do the same. Your experience could be the spark someone else needs to regain their peace at night. Now, if this message has touched you or given you even one small useful tool, I'd like to invite you to stay connected by subscribing to Elderly Spring. This is more than a channel, it's a community, a place where seniors, caregivers, and families can come together to share, to learn, and to grow. When you subscribe, you're saying yes to practical guidance, gentle encouragement, and real solutions tailored for this stage of life. And it means you'll never miss the next insight that could bring you one step closer to the peace and rest you deserve. Before we close, I also want to remind you of something special I've put together for you. It's called the Elderly Spring Sleep Wellness Kit. Think of it as a gentle companion that walks with you step by step through the changes we've talked about today, and more. It's a resource filled with simple guides, clear checklists, and natural routines designed to support not just your sleep, but your overall well-being. You'll find the link in the description. If you're someone who wants a more complete roadmap, this kit is for you. But whether you explore that kit or simply begin tonight with one small change, please remember this: progress does not always come in leaps and bounds. Sometimes it comes quietly, one less trip to the bathroom, one deeper stretch of uninterrupted sleep, one morning where you wake up just a little more refreshed. And those little victories, they build, they matter. They are signs that your body is listening, responding, and healing. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, peel that banana slowly. Notice its color, its texture, its sweetness. Let it remind you that nature has provided tools for your health all along. Let it remind you that you are still capable of change, still worthy of peace, still able to care for yourself in simple, loving ways. And as you lie down to rest, remind yourself, you are not alone. Thousands of seniors are walking this same path, searching for the same relief, and finding it through small, consistent steps. You are part of a community that believes in gentle strength, in natural solutions, and in the power of hope. Here at Elderly Spring, we believe every senior deserves peaceful nights and energized mornings. That belief is at the heart of every video, every word, and every guide we share. You've given me your time today, your ears, and your trust. That is a gift I don't take lightly. So take care of yourself tonight. Be gentle with your body. Try the method we've shared. And as you drift into sleep, know that each night of better rest is not just a moment of comfort. It is an investment in your memory, your mood, and your tomorrow. This is Elderly Spring, wishing you strength, wishing you peace, and above all, wishing you the rest you deserve. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next video.